Hello, everyone. This is Craig Ries with Hollywood Junket. And The Voice Season 21 is now down to a top 13. They just had the results show. They went from top 20 to top 13. And we're just jumping on real quick to give you a recap of what happened that night and kind of figure out what's going to happen the rest of the way. Do you have some favorites that you are already predicting that you think will make it to the top 5? Or did you lose some of your favorites last night? So while we recap this, please feel free to comment in our comment section. We would love to hear what you think. But let's go ahead and recap the night. First, every artist had 5 artists that performed on Monday night that had to find out the results on the recap show. The first one up was Team Kelly, and the 3 that were saved for Team Kelly and that are moving on to next week's top 13 are Jeremy Rosado, named Tom, and Jiminy. And Jiminy was actually saved by Kelly. So the first 2 were saved by America's votes. And then the coach gets to pick one more that he or she thinks should make it to the next round. And Jiminy was that artist. And then we got to find out who made it to Team Ariana. For me personally, this was a tough one. I think all 5 are amazing, but America voted for Tim and Sasha Allen and also Haliey Forbes. And so Ariana had to pick between 3 other artists, and she chose Riley Plank, who has been a favorite this whole season. To be honest, I was a little surprised to see she didn't get the top 2 America votes, but I'm very happy to see her move on. Next, we had Team Legend. And from that team that made it forward, we had Joshua Vacanti, Shadell, and Dershika Maple. So very excited to see those 3 move forward. And then finally, rounding out Team Blake's group was Wendy Moten, Paris Winningham, and Lana Scott. Lana Scott was saved by Blake, and I also forgot to mention that Shadell was saved by John Legend. So those last 2 did not get the top 2 votes, but their coach saved them because they thought they deserved to move on to the top 13. So yeah, Lana Scott was saved by Blake, and it was actually really interesting because he said while he was commenting on each artist that he's picking Lana because she is the only artist in this lane. And when he says that, he's talking about country. And if you really look at it, she is kind of the only real country singer, at least that we've labeled this season as. So I thought it was a great move because any country fan of this show is going to be drawn to her. So I think that was strategic, but I'm not saying she didn't deserve it. She's been killing it all season, but that was a good reason why Team Blake decided to save her and move her on to the top 13. Now, after that, the remaining 2 artists had to step up on stage, and whoever got the most votes from America again had the chance to perform one more time to get that last spot in the top 13. So each artist had one, and then we also had a comeback artist. This was someone that had lost back a few episodes ago. America voted, and the person that got to come back as that 5th last chance song, the comeback artist, was Vaughn Mughal from Team Ariana. Yes, Team Ariana. So we had Vaughn, and then from Team Kelly, we had Haliey Mia. From another one from Team Ariana was Bella Dinopoli. Samuel Harness was Team Legend, and Petey Chavez was Team Blake. So they all got to sing one last time, and then the results happened that night. Literally, America only had 5 minutes to vote, and America voted. And I am very, very happy to say that Haliey Mia from Team Kelly won that round. And I got to tell you, I think it was well-deserved because I thought her performance was the best. All of the other 4s, of course, were great. We're in the top 20, top 13. They're all going to be amazing. But Haliey sang Jar of Hearts. It was gorgeous. And I think she just proved, no matter her age, that she proved that she has the voice and the talent to move forward. So that's just my personal opinion. Obviously, please tell me yours. Was there anyone in that last group that you really wanted to see through? I was a big fan of Petey. I was a big fan of Bella. But this is where it gets hard on this show. So yeah, and yeah, if there's anything else you want to comment about, some of the song choices were interesting. I thought Bella's Ain't No Other Man, a Christina Aguilera song, was a fun choice, but I didn't think it got to really show off her vocals as well as it should have. And I feel like when you're dealing with just that last minute, that last chance, you really have to drive it home. So again, it was a great performance, but I wonder if she should have, I don't know. It's tough. I'm also really interested to see if Vaughn got to work with Ariana at all, because it was a surprise to all the coaches. So I guess he had to pick his song and had to work on it himself, I guess. If we somehow get a chance to talk to him again, I might have to ask him about that. But I think that kind of wraps up the night. Again, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below, ask us questions. We did just interview all the artists after the live performances a couple nights ago. Those interviews are here on our YouTube channel. But if you have other artists that you know that are going to perform next week that you want us to ask questions for, we will try to do that. So just write them down there in the comments section, and please go back and watch all our interviews from this past season. Again, my name is Craig Ries. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it here at Hollywood Junket, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day.